How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday night in Japan. It's going to be a short stream right now. I'm going to get going here to some tennis pretty soon. But we're getting very near the end of this journey, at least the first leg of this journey to level 60. So close, in fact, that the theme of this small episode is don't hit level 60, because I have some plans for hitting level 60. I believe I'm at about, I think, like 63% or so to getting 60. I want to hit 60 together with Yuki. She kind of waited for me. She already should be 60 really, but she just put on the brakes. I think she didn't want to steal my thunder or something, but I would have been fine with her getting 60 before me, but I do think it's cool that we're going to try to ding at the same time. Hopefully we can pull that off. We're going to give that a try probably tomorrow morning. So the goal of today, before and after tennis, is to stream without hitting 60. Come join me on not achieving something. Bit of a kerfuffle with the intro there. I hit my logo screen a little too soon. Have everything timed out in a certain way, in a certain method that I do things. It probably doesn't make any sense at all. Probably doesn't even, there's probably a lot better ways to do it, but I just have my rhythms, and when I get off rhythm, you can see it, I kind of get out of my step a little bit. But yeah, usually on this screen, my job is to ask you guys to please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be putting some big efforts into YouTube in the year of 2026, so much that we're going to be launching a second channel. This channel is going to continue on, but it's going to serve a bit of a different purpose. This will be the live stream and long-form playlist archive, while the second channel will kind of be like the main channel where I put my edited content, which I've actually just started getting some stuff together for, because this 1 to 60 journey has been 6 months of making content, and now it's time to actually make some content off of the content, if that makes any sense at all. Edited content takes a lot more time. It's going to be a process, but I'm looking forward to it. I think we're going to do some cool things together. The peon is ready, so let's get out of his way and let him play. Alrighty, as you can see, it's already starting to get a little bit darker now than it was when we started the show about 2 minutes ago. It is getting dark quick. It is cold as hell outside right now. I'm going to be walking to tennis tonight. My tennis facility is just right out of the shot there, to the right. If I can point over that direction, it's opposite for me, but right where the monorail is passing by right now. It's actually passing right in front of the indoor tennis facility where I play, so it's about a 10-minute walk. It'd be 5 minutes if I could cut across the highway, but I probably don't want to do that, so we're not going to. Let's get on some music here. I do like this track. This is a nice chill one. I'm going to be doing a lot of channel maintenance over the next couple weeks, so this is one big task off of my list. When I say task, I mean the funnest type of task. Getting this guy to level 60 has been a ton of fun. It's totally reignited my love for the game. There was times where I always liked World of Warcraft, but I just kind of dipped out at certain points after expansions would release. Never really seeing all the content. Definitely when it came to the older vanilla stuff, I only got as high as about 45 or so. So I do feel like I'm kind of checking some things off the list. The Horde side of the equation has definitely fallen behind schedule. We've had a couple changes. I started it with the Undead Mage as like the main character of the classic challenge here. But partway through, when we decided we were going to be doing group streams every week, then the new, I wanted to do something a little out of my comfort zone, and a group setting seemed to be like the perfect place to do it. So I decided that we would make the Tauren Druid and do a healing spec. so I could heal dungeons, because I've never touched healing in like any of the MMOs that I've played. Like the closest I've gotten to healing is like healing my pet as a hunter, because I spent most of my WoW career maining a hunter. But yeah, that was the plan. Unfortunately, the LFG group, we had a couple members that kind of peeled off. We made it over the finish line by well, we're about to make it over the finish line by joining with another Aussie guild that has like similar play styles and just a lot more manpower than we do. That's worked out really good so far, I think. But it is an alliance guild, and that means that our horde plans are kind of on hold. I do want to get a horde character up to 60 as well, but I think it's most likely going to be my undead mage and not my Tauren first. The Tauren I will go back to, but I'm thinking most likely when I go back to him, at least until I get dual spec, I'll probably be playing him as either feral, or you know, maybe we'll do something wild with a Moonkin or something. Probably not. We'll probably go with feral. But yeah, the two classes that I played in vanilla before I went into my hunter phase, which lasted Burning Crusade all the way through Legion, was Undead Mage, Human Rogue. The Human Rogue is now ticked off here. It's about to be ticked off the list here, so we can, you know, call that one mission accomplished. We made it in time for the Burning Crusade, but yeah, unfortunately our well, we have a couple mages. This is just an off-stream mage. This is the Alliance version of my mage. He's got way better gear than my actual mage, the one that I'll be putting the time into. But this character here, this is an important character. This name that I go by here, Kraegor, this is like my first go-to name that I do in all video games. So him taking that slot, you can tell that he's definitely going to be hitting some 60 sometime. We stopped leveling him around 21 when we really started getting some energy on the Alliance side. But now that I'm going to be focusing in on retail, getting up to 80 on the rogue, so we can do midnight. I'm also going to be doing rogue runs with the guild and stuff like that, because we got a bunch of dungeons that we still need to do. But as far as like leveling goes, this is going to be the go-to character for leveling in classic, because I do want to get this guy to 60. I think I'll be a lot more efficient this time. I am broke as hell on the horde side. I had about 85 gold at one point, but I ended up actually lending most of that out to the LFG group that we were leveling with, and I spread it across some other alts too. We opened up a horde guild, which cost some money, got a guild tabard, stuff like that. But yeah, we're pretty broke on the horde side, so I'm gonna have to be making some money on the horde side, so I'll probably. I think I did. Yeah, well, I'm set up well. I've got herbalism and alchemy on this guy. Oh no, I've got herbalism and cloth or tailoring. I might drop tailoring and take alchemy, because I just know how to make money with alchemy more than I do with tailoring. But yeah, today we are not going to be playing him. We are going to be on the rogue, and we're going to try not to hit 60, because like I said, we've got some plans for how we're going to go about hitting 60. I've got just about 1 hour here to play for this stream. I'm going to go play tennis for an hour and a half, come back, get a bath, get ready for the nighttime stream, and then we're going to probably do some money making and stuff. I think I need to get to like 800 gold to get my horse. I think that's one of the things I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go check to see exactly what this costs. It seems to be that there's some benefits to getting the epic riding with the epic mount before the TBC patch drops, the pre-patch. So if at all possible, I'm going to try to get that unlocked before pre-patch. Worst case scenario, I do think it, like, in the short term it drops the price down a little bit, but in the long term it's going to bite me when I have to go level epic flying at the end of Burning Crusade. So a lot of mixed info out there on exactly what the Dream Sky server is going to do for epic. From what I've heard, it's gonna like kind of switch. Right now, you buy only the epic mount, and that gives you the epic riding, and that the mount itself is really expensive. Where I heard after pre-patch, it's going to be the mount is really cheap, the riding skill is going to be really expensive. So I hope the information I have is good, but yeah, that's what we're going to go off of. So get our game sounds on here. I'm hoping to log into some money here because I made a lot of greater agility potions for myself. I made 40 of them because my character's addicted to agility potions because he's a rogue. But looking at the price, there seems like to be a lot of money to be made selling them right now. So I'm hoping I'm going to log into a mailbox looking kind of like that. Yeah. Oh, these are the thorium ores. This is different though. Let's see. I did get it up to about 665, I think, was where I was at before I had to go make a bunch of potions and arcanite bars and things like that. Let's see how close we can get back up to what we were. Thorium ore. Okay, so not a lot has sold. So this looks like the agility potions got undercut. We did get right back to 665 though, so everything we make from here is profit, but I might need to cancel all these auctions and then re-put them up at whatever the current agility potion price is. I'm guessing I was undercut, which is a shame. I put 40 of them up, so let's see. Undercut scan. 97 items ahead of me. Yeah, we definitely have to oh god, I'm gonna have to press that 40 times. Hopefully it hasn't dropped too much or I'm losing out on a lot of profit here, but right now it looks like just the arcanite bars I did. Let's see. Okay, we got them all canceled. That's gonna flood us with agility potions here. Yeah, it looks like the thorium, I had some thorium, raw thorium sitting in my bank that, before I realized it was thorium bars I needed. It's been in there for a while, so I sold all of that, which got me some, and then I sold an arcanite bar that I just made. We're just gonna open all of these. I wish potions could stack higher than 5. Okay, so I'm gonna keep 9 of these for myself. That's 9 hours of agility fix, and I'm gonna put the rest up. I'm hoping to get these off here without losing too much. Let's see, selling. 49 stacks of 1. No, I want to do... Yeah, they have dropped. They were going around like 90 or so, so they're about 12 silver lower, but I'm gonna do 40 of those. I really want to get these sold, so you know what? I think I'm gonna go quite a bit lower to make somebody feel like they're getting a deal. I'm gonna go 75 on these. Usually it's not something I do because I want to keep the price up high, but that'll still be 35 gold. What's the difference between going 78? Yeah, it's only about a gold difference, but yeah, let's do that. We'll get 30 gold if this sells, which it still is not as much as one of those big iron fishing poles that I was selling so many of back in the days. Maybe I should be selling those again. Okay, so we got all those posted. Hopefully those sell. Hopefully we'll do some tennis and we'll come back and have a bunch of gold in our mailbox. That is the hope anyways. Alrighty. Yeah, I did some major moving around of data I would have been on earlier today. I actually took the day off of work today. We got to sleep pretty late, and it was really cold when the alarm went off at 5:30. Laying in bed, Yuki looked like she was really peaceful and asleep. I felt kind of bad waking her up to take me to the station, and I took the easy way out. I'm not ashamed to admit. I took the easy way out today and decided I needed a personal day. It is what it is, but I would have been on a little earlier since I had some time, but we had some errands to run and stuff. And then I wanted to get some data transfer done because I'm dealing with so much data with all of these. You know, some of these streams are like 8 hours long, so the file sizes are insane. It's quite a bit to manage, and my hard drive has been really close to filled up here, and then my first drive that I bought to fill up archives with was already full, and I had to get a second one, which I had started moving stuff over to, but I needed to move from one drive to one extra drive to the other extra drive, and it was just a kind of a logistic nightmare trying to figure out how I was going to move all this stuff around. But it's all in preparation for the 1 to 60 rogue journey that I'm going to be editing a series for. That will be comprised of all the what we're at episode 58 right now. All 58 episodes of this, as well as I believe 19 episodes of LFG, the Looking for group streams with this character. So you know, we're talking about, I can't do math, but somewhere around about 75, 80 episodes of varying lengths. You know, some of them, like I said, 8 hours long. Gonna edit that all down to just kind of like the main interesting points of the journey. Get it into, you know, maybe about 10 episodes or so. And I need all the footage readily available in one spot to make it work well. So I'm going to make sure that I can make my life as easy as possible when I'm editing in Premiere. When you move the video location that you're referencing, it causes some headache and you have to repath it and stuff. So got my everything loaded up on the drives where I'm going to be pulling from them. So as long as they're plugged in, it should be able to reference the stuff. And yeah, we're going to be doing our best to get something cool out there to kind of launch that second channel. Just reading some guild chat here while I'm flying, catching up on what everybody's up to. This is a really cool guild. We're the Alliance War Council, so they have like a really cool name. They have a really cool tunic. They have the blue and gold standard with a lion. Although the lion head choice that you have in the guild tabard, for some reason they made it like a derpy lion instead of like a regal lion, like the real Alliance symbol. So we're dealing with derpy lion logo, but overall the whole tunic looks. I like it a lot better than the one that I had chosen for our guild. Being a rogue and being selfish, I put 2 swords because I'm a sword rogue. Because I didn't see that there was a lion. I don't know if I would have picked the lion since he's a little derpy, but now that I see it all put together, I like this one a lot better. I did white piping on the tabard too, where they chose the gold, and I think the gold was probably a better choice as well. So grats to whoever it was on the Alliance War Council that out-designed me, full-time artist. Good job. So to explain what I'm doing right now, I am going to be turning in some quests. I'm going to be very careful doing it because, like I said, we can't hit 60. I've got something planned for that. Together with Yuki, we're hopefully going to hit 60 right at the same time. But I also want to go check what my goal is exactly for the horse. I checked it a while back and my memory's a little fuzzy, so I'm gonna ride. I'm flying to Red Ridge right now, because that's the closer flight point to go check the stables, and I'm gonna see what the epic mount costs there. I think I'm decided on a horse. I think I might go with a black horse this time for the armored one. But as I said, I don't have the money yet. I do believe once it ticks over to Burning Crusade pre-patch, I do think I have the money already, because I think it's only like 600 gold after pre-patch. But like I said, you pay a little bit more later when you get to flying. From what I've heard, if you already have your epic mount, your epic ground mount at the Burning Crusade pre-patch, apparently all you have to do is buy the epic flying mount and the riding skill is free. That's the information I have. It sounds a little odd to me, but I've read it in multiple places, and that's what Villainous has been telling me, also known as Gelders. So we're gonna go ahead and believe him on that. See what we get here. But yeah, I want to see exactly what the goal is, so I can know if it's doable. I think for tonight, I'll mainly be focusing on making gold after I turn in a couple quests. Yeah, we're at 66%, and I have, you can see I have a few quests here that can be turned in. But yeah, at some point here, we're going to have to avoid everything that is giving any experience at all, because I want to ding together with Yuki. When this character was created, Yuki didn't even play World of Warcraft. I thought she would have no interest at all in the game, and now she's waiting for me to hit 60 so she can ding. It's crazy the way things like that turned out. Oh, odd. Where's the map? That's not good. Wow. That's pretty big. The map is not working. I did just use CurseForge to update my map. Wow, that is going to be really a pain in the ass. Yeah, even this button is not working. Is this Burning Crusade pre-patch pain already starting? I'm gonna have to, I don't really want to disable all my map stuff though, that's the thing. Everything else seems to be working. Let's see. Atlas. What is my map? That's a mini map. Leatrix maps. Reload UI. Turning it off and seeing if, I mean, I rely on Leatrix for quite a bit. I hope that's not bugged out. See if my rangefinder is working. Yeah, rangefinder is working. Okay, this is, yeah. This map is working. Let me try to reload the Leatrix maps. It must just be Leatrix maps is, I wonder if it's out of date. Sorry, I'm looking at CurseForge right now. Leatrix maps. Recently updated. Says it's on 1.158. That looks to be the newest one. Is this just a bug or? Definitely was Leatrix maps that was having the error though, because after I turned it off, it fixed. Sorry guys, I wasn't really planning on messing with this right now, but I'll reinstall that one. Okay, let's see if we can get this to reload. Leatrix map, reload UI. Cross your fingers. Yeah, add-ons have been pretty good recently for Classic. Really haven't been having a lot of issues. Retail, I've been having a lot of issues with. Oh wow, yeah, it is just gone. I wonder if it's like off screen or something. You can see here though, even my full screen version is not working right now. Alright, well we're just gonna have to play with the standard one. I do like having Leatrix. Sucks to have to turn it off for now. Hopefully they'll get that fixed. Hopefully it's not just one of those ones where it's like only me that is having the issue. I wonder what the conflict is there. We're supposed to be scouting out a horse, not messing with our map. Okay, so yeah, turning off Leatrix does fix it. I don't know why Leatrix is bugging out, but I'm not a big fan of this map. I like the bigger Leatrix map that has like the quests on the side of it and stuff. Well, we will make do. Yeah, you know, it was working fine if I hadn't updated it. Last I logged in, it worked. Updating it is... I wonder if there's a way to go back to the previous version. Forget how to make this bigger too, because there's a way to, I think, no ZG boosts. We're gonna ignore that. Make sure that's not somebody in my guild. No, not somebody in the guild. Okay, we will put them on ignore. I don't want to associate with any of the boosters, especially the ones that are like sending whispers to random people. I mean, I'm 59. Come on. Like, can I not get to there on my own? You would think I wouldn't even make for a very good customer. Okay, what's this gonna cost us?
Years of quality breeding techniques and plenty of care allow me the privilege of showing you these horses.
800
Please take your
even.
time as you consider
Man,
them
that
for your
feels
mount.
like it's within reach.
A horse is a companion for the ages.
I would have to
friend.
farm it out this
Don't
weekend.
sell yourself short. Get your steed here today. Have a good one.
I think that's the one I'm gonna go for. I like that one with purple eyes. Where's the black one? Is the black steed only in Menifil Harbor? I might have to take at least a look at the Black Steed in Menethil Harbor. Okay, I'm gonna run back now. That is one mission that is done. God, this map is just so tiny. There's gotta be a way to make this bigger. I feel like there was like a hotkey combination that did it. I've accidentally done it before. Oh, there it is. Okay, you select it here and then drag it. Okay, well, that's at least viewable. It has all the questy functionality and stuff, so that's fine, but I do get used to the ones that I like, and I don't really want to shift away from them. Okay, so that's one task down. Next, I'm gonna get rid of this in the name of the beast. Where does this need to go? This needs to go back to, okay, this is Azshara. This is one that Yuki doesn't have, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I have a couple Sunken Temple quests that I was able to complete on my own. Travel into the Sunken Temple and discover the secret hidden statues. Yeah. Okay, this one I didn't get done. This one I needed. It looked like I was gonna have to fight a group, but this one, I believe, yeah, this one is done. This goes to Ungoro Crater. Lincoln's Memory. That goes to Fellwood. Also to Fellwood. Okay. So I've got a couple turn-ins in Fellwood. We're locking in on Fellwood or Winter Spring as the place where we're gonna do our ding. Probably Winter Spring. I like the atmosphere there. But yeah, I think she's right about the same spot too. She's about 60% into the level as well. So whatever I get from turning in quests, we're gonna have to sync up at some point and make sure that our experience count is right at the same. Hers is a little bit different because she has boba. I hope that doesn't throw it off, but we're gonna try to get
Where would you like to fly to?
a big enough quest turn in that we can definitely both ding on the same turn in. I want to see the double dings if we can. Okay, we never have gotten to the Plague Lands.
Safe track.
I'm gonna take a look at the horse in Menethil. If I'm not mistaken, that one actually might cost a little bit more because it's a black stallion. I don't know if that's a different game that I'm thinking of. Yeah, if it is, I'll have to take that into consideration because we're not made of money. Haven't seen any messages about my stuff being sold, so I might have gotten undercut again, unfortunately. It's hard to make money off of the normal means right now. The auction house is just a complete mess because of like pre-patch coming so soon. Values for certain things are tanking, other things are like way higher than they usually are. Goldthorn right now is really expensive to make agility potions. It would be a great time to farm, and maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should be farming in Fellwood tonight with alchemy. Maybe if I focus on that, that'll make the gold I need to make pretty quick. Okay. I think I had what, like 30 gold worth of stuff, of potions up on the auction house. I've got 664 on me. Yeah, so I need about 100 110, right? No, 120. 130. What am I need to learn how to do math. Don't trust me to do your math or figure out the check or how much coin it takes to get a epic mount, because numbers make me nervous. Yeah, not the most exciting episode probably to watch, but I do need to do some preparation for dinging here. Would be really nice to also just right when I hit 60 have my horse in my bag already and just get right on that epic steed and ride away. Although Yuki is rather far behind in the saving for the epic mount. She I would say that's probably her biggest weak point right now when playing WoW. She's really good at leveling now. She out levels me a lot of times. She's really efficient with questing and clearing out zones and stuff. A lot of times she just can't really be bothered to do mining nodes, or she's got engineering and mining right now, and she just started finally doing engineering like a couple days ago, but because she hasn't had like a go-to profession that she actually keeps up with, all the money she's making is basically from greens and then just enemy drops. So I think she's only at around like probably 200 gold or so, so she's gonna have to wait a bit to get her epic mount. But hey, she gets to stay home during the day while I go to work, so that will give her some extra time there. She's definitely got more time. She earned it too. She just went through 4 years of college. Crazy study schedule, and then she went through 4 years of high school right before that, and then in Japan even junior high school is pretty intense. It's three years of junior high school in Japan, not two like America. And she's been studying hard, and tests and entrance exams for high school and college right after that, and then graduating college. It's she's kind of been busy for like the last 10 plus years of her life. So I'm kind of happy that she gets to have a little bit of a break right now. She does a part-time job 2 days a week. She teaches children at Kumon, which is like it's like where kids go to get help with their homework after, like a cram school type of thing. Kids go there to get extra help with their homework after they get out of school. A lot of parents also use it like babysitting, kind of, because you know your kids go to Kumon and you can pick them up around 7 or 8 p.m. She today is Friday, so she's at Kumon, and she worked today from like 1:30 until it's undecided. It's like when the homework is all checked and all the kids are picked up by their parents, she gets to go. So it's probably about 8:39 that she'll get to leave today. Chestnut. Okay, so there is a black stallion here. That black stallion is not in the other one. Does he not have epic mounts though?
Years of quality breeding techniques and plenty of care allow me the privilege of showing you these horses. Please take your time as you consider them for your mount.
I'm gonna have to look this up. I didn't know this was a thing, but
don't sell yourself short.
He doesn't even have epic mounts. He does have the black stallion though. Don't let my horse here, but I kind of wish I picked that black stallion. Yeah, that wasn't even available at the other one. Odd. I didn't know that different places have different steeds for sale. I'm headed to Theramore anyway, so maybe there'll be more at Theramore. And there's the boat. that almost never happens. The boat comes right when I need it. Yeah, a lot of people are talking today about the whole Blizzard character boost, not the Stockades Zul'Gurub boost that all the mages and farmers are offering. The actual one from Blizzard. I don't have a problem with people that do it. I think, you know, everybody's got different schedules. I mean, honestly, my schedule probably falls exactly into the group of people that should make use of the character boost. The only reason I can't do that is because for me, the whole fun of the character is like the leveling journey. For me, the end game is going to be really cool too, but like my favorite part of WoW is the leveling journey itself. So like it happened to me in Diablo 4. I picked up the collector's edition of that, and I didn't know that it had a level boost in it, and it was an in-game thing where you actually just open a chest and you end up dinging like to level 50, and I actually deleted the character when it happened because you know, I kind of just, okay, the game in-game is there, but I wanted to level the character, so we're going to delete that. So I will not be buying a boost for my characters. The only thing I could possibly see being like a little bit tempted by is because I'm doing I already have my dwarf hunter that you know, I plan on getting to 60 at some point between now and end of Lich King. That means I won't be playing a Blood Elf Hunter, which is my main for retail from Burning Crusade all the way through Legion. I've got her at 80 now too. She's gonna be the Horde side of my Midnight playthrough. But I don't have that character in Classic, where I wish I had that character in Classic. So I could kind of see like boosting a Blood Elf Hunter and just like remaking that same character, since I already went through it, just to have him on this server. But I don't really know that I really need to have that same character on the server. I have her on retail. If I'm gonna play a hunter, I'd like to play my dwarf hunter. Thank you, sir. I don't know if there's a stable here or not, but I'm gonna check. Well, I guess it's not called a stable because a stable is what hunters use, but you know what I mean. Also, while I'm here in Theramore, see how am I doing on time? 6:12. I need to leave here about 6:40. Are there horses for sale here? Oh yeah, looks like over here. Okay. What do we got over here? Swift white steed, swift brown steed, swift palomino. Is there no swift black stallion steed? Might have to look it up. Okay, since it's not here, I'm gonna go out to one of my farming spots that I used earlier in my playthrough, the getting the small flame sacks off of the dark whelps. They also have a chance to drop the whelpling pet. I used the first one because I wanted to have the pet for myself, since I used to have him in Classic or in Vanilla. But it is a good chance to get a better drop. I just want to see if the flame sacks are still selling for a decent price. I should have checked while I was there, but I'll go get one, and then when I hearth back, I'll check. Is there a swift black stallion in WoW Classic Vanilla. Yes, the black selling available for WoW Classic Alliance players sold by Menethil Harbor. Once you reach the required... Well, okay, that's a Swift... Okay, here's a Reddit article. Few people realize that there's a black horse available. While it's not rare, it certainly feels that way because hardly anyone takes the time to travel to Menethil Harbor. Is there a Swift one, though? For level 60. For actual level 60 epic mounts, you have to do class quest, paladin, warlock, or unrelated. Checking the WoW classic mounts on Wowhead. Alliance mount. Okay. This should be a list of all of them. Human, yeah, it looks like just 3 different choices. But where is... They're not listing the black steed either. Oh. Yeah, okay, there is a side note. There's also an outstanding one obtained through a different vendor located with... He also sells other rare horses. Yeah, okay, so it's just the regular black steed. Okay, so we'll do the one that had the purple eyes. That's odd. Yeah. I would love to get the Death Charger's reins from Baron Rivendare. That would be amazing, but I know how low the drop rate is. It looks so freaking awesome though. A Death Charger on this guy here. Yeah, this would be awesome if we could get that, but I'm not a fool, so I know that would, the likelihood of me even seeing that drop or winning a roll on it, because everybody would be after it, is very, very low. So probably not going to happen. The guild is doing Strathalholm currently, though. So wrong scene there. Let me get to that one. Yeah, the guild is doing Strathalholm. So I mean, it's not a impossible, but it's a very unlikely. So we will be purchasing our, I think it's the same steed that I have, just the armored version with the purple eyes, which I guess we'll just say this guy, we juiced him up. We gave him some steroids or something and slapped some armor on him. He's got purple eyes and frothing at the mouth now. Rename him Chad. I'm gonna swim across from the docks because it's faster, I think. You know what? I'm just gonna run around. When I start doing the math on it, I'm really not sure, because when you're in the water, you're not going very fast. If I was on the docks already, though, it is easier probably just to cut straight across over to the part where the whelps are. I'm almost 100% sure that the whelps will give no experience, which is what I'm after, because I don't want to accidentally ding. And if they've retained their value, that would be a quick, easy way. There's enough spawns that, like, if you sit there long enough, you will get the money. It's kind of the same as the rock elementals in Badlands. They're highly contested, but you will get them if you just sit there. There probably is better farms that I could do at my level, but something I like about the known rather than the unknown. Give me a goal that I can see I'm making progress to, and I could just sit and grind it out. But going around and trying to find a new farm spot, which will probably be contested even more than this. This would be a good one because probably it's not super contested. Usually there's 1 or 2 people out here doing it, but I was able to make like 20 gold an hour or so, around level 40, 45 or so. So I should be able to do it even faster now. Actually even made a hotkey for it. Have it on my bar here. This is to target the whelps. Puts a skull above their head, and so I can see them from far away. Hopefully it's still functioning. Yeah, at this pace, I don't know, it's probably just about as fast to run around as it is to swim without the fast speed in the water. I'm getting to tennis in about 20 minutes here. We're going to be leaving, and I have a feeling I'm going to be in some pain probably tomorrow. If I hurt myself, I'll be in some pain tonight, which I hope I'm not going to hurt myself, but it's been an unhealthy couple of months for me, a few months really, with all the stuff that we had going on in the months of November and December, Yuki having some surgeries and stuff, and being out of commission. So I was living on convenience store food, which, you know, if you've been to Japan, you probably are a huge fan of convenience store food. But if you're eating it for 3 meals a day, not only is it not too healthy, but you do get tired of it. So also circumstance, I needed to kind of stay with her to keep a watch over her, and kind of got me off of the steps. When I'm at work, I do about 10,000 steps a day on my walks, because I go on walks just to try to hit 10,000 steps a day. I've been able to do that probably like about half of the time in the last month or so. Half of the days I'm at work, I hit my goal, but I've not been hitting my tennis goal at all. I had to pretty much put tennis on hold while she was not feeling the best, but she's doing a lot better now. We still have some weekly blood draws and stuff that we need to do, so I went to one of those with her yesterday, but she's pretty much back to her old self now. So that means it's about time to start getting off some of this weight that I put on. At my age, I need to be slimming down, not bulking up. I don't need to be Eric Cartman here. Although it would match for the World of Warcraft theme. Ask for, well, I mean, I could yell at Yuki for some Hot Pockets, but 2 problems. For one, she'd be here playing WoW with me too, and she'd probably want a Hot Pocket herself, and also in Japan we don't have Hot Pockets, so yeah, I do miss Hot Pockets. Although it's probably for the best that I never have one of those again. Oh, that's a lot of dinosaurs. I didn't think okay, I must have gotten into a little alcove here. This is just beyond the area I usually farm. Usually when I get to the end and I start seeing these lash tail, or what are they, razor maw, bloodfin razor maw raptors, I know that I'm out of the farm zone and I need to turn around. Let's see if our macro will start working now that we're close. Oh yeah, still working. See that? See that? Put that X all the way over there and played the sound. That's exactly what that macro is for. Yeah, before these were selling for about 70 silver. Oh, got one on the first one too. Oh, they are still going for 70 silver. Okay, so that's how we're probably going to...
I'm out of range.
That's how we're going to get our gold. They do have a chance of dropping this dark whelpling pet that I have here. It looks like currently it's only 14 silver or 14 gold, but at one time it was going really high. It was like 99 at one point. This guy here, he was so cute though, I just couldn't sell him. I had one of these in classic vanilla. I always say classic vanilla, but I just mean vanilla. Where are you? Oh, up there. Yeah, that's a good hotkey to make. I actually just asked ChatGPT if they could make a hotkey.
It's too far away.
Not only targets the mob, but plays a chime and puts the marker on it so I can see it. Okay, another one over there. Highly recommend that hotkey though. Oh yeah, looks like we got no competition out here so far. And boy, do they die easy now compared to before. But at 45 they died pretty easy too, but
It's too far away.
this will be even better. Yeah, a lot of the I had to recoup a lot of money that I spent on Crusader for my weapons, and my weapons themselves were pretty expensive, so these guys came in handy for that. And the best thing is they're not giving me any experience at all right now, so I'm not in danger of dinging before Yuki does. It's weird, I feel like what's going to happen is I'm going to kill these for another 10-12 minutes or so, and then I'm going to log out. And normally I would hearth right back to Ironforge to get my rested experience, but feels weird. I don't need to do that. My rested experience is already at the highest it can go right now. Tyrant's Epulots. Okay. Not amazing for the price, but that one I could just vendor it. Vendor price is about the same as the auction. So many of these out today. I'm not even using my hotkey, but there's another one. Yeah, that was one of the smarter things I did, making this hotkey. You can make it for any thing you're farming too. I have it looking for both of them, the Searing Hatchlings, and there's one that has a little bit different name too. Yeah, it's a macro target / searing. I didn't put the last name on it because there's two different types of searing ones. And then it has like a pretty long local n-unit name / target, searing, hatchling, target. And then there's a sound one that it pulled up. Set target raid frame 8, play sound. Yeah, so, and it also, I believe I have it set up to, I was gonna say, I thought I had one version of it set up so it wouldn't target dead mobs, but looks like I changed it a couple times, and I think I hit the character limit on it, so I had to choose what was more important, and I think I took that part off. I don't even have poison or anything on right now. I'm just killing these without any buffs or anything. It's not going to make that much of a difference. Only one so far. I would have expected at least a couple by now. Maybe I'm saving my luck for later in the night. Yeah, one reason is there's just so many of them here, but they sell well, and you know, with the herbs and stuff, like, I probably
It's too far
might be more profitable to run around Paralis, you know? Get all of these at once here. Might be more profitable to run around Paralis, look for herbs and stuff, but the thing is like, it's so crowded. There's not only are there regular farmers, but then there's like the bot farmers as well. I don't like to compete for stuff very much, so. This hotkey would also be useful in dungeons for if you're in a long dungeon that has a lot of the same type of caster or something. I could just plug the name in
It's
there.
too far away. I need to get closer.
Gonna run around and grab all these.
Out of range.
A couple of these, they'll stop on and cast on you. The hatchlings are just melee, but wow, I'm just not having much luck. Maybe that means I'll get a pet. Pet will go up on the auction house for 14 gold. Wow, unbelievable how few I'm getting. Makes me wonder if there's some, I'll have to do some research, if there's something about higher levels be getting worse drops on this. I don't think there's any mechanic like that in WoW, but I better double check. At 45, I was getting quite a few here. As I said, about an hour of farming, I would have about 20 of the flame sacks, and that would sell for pretty close to 25 gold at its peak. I think when I started doing it, they were a little above a gold, and then they went down to about like 80 or so. Now they're at like 77, I think. So I believe they're used in a alchemy recipe. Not one that I've focused on, but yeah, as you can see, they're quite abundant out here, especially if there's not a lot of competition. I am getting worried about the lack of drops, though.
It's too far away.
I want to see at least one more here before I go. Or I'm going to be... Either way, I'll check on my phone if there's any type of mechanic that your level actually makes a difference in drop rate, but I don't think there's any mechanic like that in game. Which would just mean I have bad luck. Okay, so there's number 2, so you know, close to 2 gold there already. We also got a green, so the green also sold for about 70 silver, so I can't go do high level stuff because that'll ding me, and I don't want to ding yet. Keep an eye on the clock there. Yeah, in tennis we have the Taiso, which is like the you ever see the Japanese like senior citizens or children or whatever in the morning, they have like the radio program that they all do their their aerobics to kind of stretch their body and warm up for the day. Kind of like baseball players do, but set to music. We don't have music luckily at the tennis place, but we have the instructor out front guiding us through some stretches and stuff, which I'm really bad at. I'm not very flexible at all. The only way that I can hang in tennis at all is sheer power of like how hard I hit, and then just having a little bit of a knack for racket sports. Body size, speed, I'm not your go-to guy. Okay, we got so we didn't end up with 2 there. Could do a lot better than that. We will do a lot better than that tonight. I don't think I'll do only this tonight, but I do want to start making some progress towards that 800 gold for the epic mount. And then we'll have to help Yuki after that, because Yuki needs some help to get her epic mount. Getting some that I missed here.
I need to get
Another flame sack. Okay, we're starting to pick up here. It's just a little run of bad luck, but I mean, for the 10-15 minutes I've been out here, you know, put in the green item. It's about 4 gold so far. You can see how it does add up. Sorry for the dinging, but I'm cycling through dead targets here. Okay, where are you, buddy? Yeah, you can, the raid target thing is nice because you can, you know, I would never be able to catch that, so it gives me a real farming advantage. I've never seen anybody recommend that on YouTube or anything. I would think that would be like one of the first things you see for farming, but I'm sure other people do it, but maybe they just want to keep the trade secrets. I was just trying to think of a way for ChatGPT to help me do this more efficiently, and worked out pretty well. Let's see over there. Yeah, I have that bound to the X key, so I can just kind of run around and spam it. Okay, I've got about 5 minutes left in me before I have to leave. I'm just gonna log out here and pick up back here when we get back. So yeah, it's been a short but sweet. We're at an hour and 8 minutes for this episode. Not my normal, but I mean, back in the day, this is what I started at. I used to have like a 1 hour, not limit, but I would try to shoot for 1 hour for each episode. Where that broke down was when I started getting in groups with other players, because you know, I can't really tell the people I'm grouping with, like, oh, by the way, I have to stop here because my stream is just hitting 1 hour. I definitely do have the option of like cutting up the clips later, but up until this point, I've been trying to keep as light on the editing as possible. I am going to be kind of going into edited content next year, or this year now, but there's still some things where it's better to just kind of, I think just having, right now I'm more looking to just have all the stuff on footage, or footage of everything. Maybe this rare will be up. Have all the video of everything, and then later on, I'm going to do a new voice track anyways, so yeah, I'm going to check if the rare is here. If the rare is not here, we are going to close this show out. What is this supposed to be? The Rot. I don't think I've ever seen The Rot. Maybe I have. I have killed a named ooze around here before. Okay, well, I think I am camping out there. Thanks for hanging out for the short but sweet session here. We didn't gain any experience, is what I was shooting for, 66%. Got probably about 4 or 5 gold there. Just add it to our tally. We need to get to 800 gold here. If I come back and all that stuff's sold, I'll have about another 30 gold added, so we'll be pretty close to 100 gold needed. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you after tennis, hopefully not in a bunch of pain. As you can see, I'm actually in my tennis gear here, so yeah, I use a Babelo racket. It's a really good one. I like I use the Pier Strike for anybody who plays tennis, but I have a couple of them in my bag at any point. But yeah, gonna go do some of that, get some aggression out on the court. Not that I have a bunch of aggression, but it's all nice to get some stress relief. And I will see you back here maybe 3-4 hours from now, probably. All right, have a good one. Next one will be a little bit longer, so I'll see you then. Peace out.